yesterday. Donna has trouble getting up and down from the floor. She works on the floor with kids. And yesterday she just like did it like simple, like nobody's business.
Oh, wow.
And there's still tightnesses and limitations, but like the difference was so stark and so sudden that I was like, wow, look at that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Remind me when you first came in, like what was it that you were coming in for? Do you remember? Like what inspired you to get started?
Well, I was having a lot of pain in my left groin and hip. It was getting harder to get up and down off the floor. Those were the main drivers of, the kind of pain I was having.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I gotta address this. And then when I started, I realized how much my body had deteriorated over the years. It was like, holy cow. Like, in my head, I still thought I could do things that I hadn't done in like 20 years.
You're right.
So that was like a real wake-up call for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, oh, your body's really
realizing
going
the limits
downhill.
then,
And to do something before it got worse.
When you had that pain in the body, did you expect kind of what you've experienced now? Did you expect it to feel better like it does, or did you have expectations about what would happen with the pain over time?
I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't set an expectation.
Yeah. It was just, let me try something.
Right? Yeah, but I've been aware of it, improving in increments and the pain getting less in increments.
Yeah.
Like today when I could straddle the reformer. Even just a few weeks ago I couldn't straddle the reformer at all.
Yeah.
It just, the left leg wouldn't stretch, it hurt too much.
Yeah.
So that's like a big deal to me. So not expectations, but just sort of celebrating these things that happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Do you remember how long we've been at it? It hasn't been too long.
Since January.
January, I was thinking like 5 or 6 months, yeah.
So that to me is relatively quick.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think everything you've taught me really works.
Good.
Because, like I've been to physical therapy, like for the broken ankles and my wrist, and I can't really say that those things helped as much as this has helped.
Yeah, it was amazing to watch you get up and down from the floor yesterday. It was.
I got that sense from you. That really pumped me up. So
Good.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like, now that I'm 70, I've never thought about age as much as I have since I turned 70 in December. And I think that's also a big motivation to me, is wanting to maintain as much mobility as I can.
Yeah.
For as long as I can.
Yes.
And I'm not going to be able to do that unless I do things like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is probably the best thing outside of like walking.
Yeah, the mindfulness and the intention of just being in your body while you're here is
Right.
the most powerful thing.
Right.
I was thinking about it this morning, a lot of the popular ways to look at exercise makes it seem like to do yoga is to like want to be a yogi and want to do these handstands and like, look super cool, but that's like, it's more like I put on the sign outside right now is like, exercise is not our life, life is our exercise.
Yeah.
And so it's like, we're in here to like just feel good and just be able to do everything else in our life. We're not in here to just do yoga all day every day.
Right. Right. And to say, oh look, I could do this now.
Yeah, it's like just simple stuff. Like, let's get up and down from the floor.
Yes.
Have a little more energy.
Yeah. It really improves the rest of the day.
Yeah.